These days, when people ask me if I have any siblings, I just say no. But I used to. Just for a while. Tommy was my little brother, and by the time he was 3, we were best buddies. I remember how we used to wake up at around 5 AM on Saturdays to watch cartoons and kick up a hell of a ruckus, until Mum and Dad booted us out the house. Then we'd go and play on our swing set, or maybe try and skip stones at the creek or just run around. But then he got sick next fall. It wasn't anything too bad, just a common cold. Or so we thought. My parents didn't really do anything about it, they just figured they'd let it run its course. Poor kid probably went through a pack and a half of Kleenex a day, but that didn't help at all. He was sneezing every other minute, spewing snot all over the place. I wouldn't have spent so much time with him if my parents hadn't made me. We went out to run around, but because of his cold, he got tired after a few minutes. When we were heading back inside, he sneezed on me. Call it the straw that broke the camel's back. All of a sudden, he started yelling about his cold and how gross it was to sneeze on everything and everyone. He sneezed on me again, and that's when he really lost it. My dad had a pegboard of tools on the wall. Tommy reached up and grabbed a hammer. He then hit himself in the face a good 4 or 5 times, smack, 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 until he was down. Then he hit himself again, and again, and again, smack, 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 crash! I think I was in shock until then. I literally couldn't believe what was happening. When I did, I went to help Tommy, but I stopped when I got closer to him. I tried to write about what his face looked like a few times. I couldn't do it. All I can say is that his nose was smashed along with his teeth and the front of his face. His skull was basically opened up. But something was moving in there. Something moved past part of his skull, and for a while I thought it was a huge living booger. And in a way, it was. It was a slug. The first of a few, the doctor said, that were living in his nasal cavity. All the slime that they were producing, that's what was making him sneeze so much. Because of the way it happened, I think my parents told everyone that Tommy died in an accident. I'm not really sure, they're not really around for me to ask them. My friends at school didn't buy that. So when they asked me how Tommy really died, I told them the same thing that I told the cops, which is the crap I just wrote. But that's not how Tommy really died. You see, Tommy couldn't have reached Dad's hammer. But I could.